જય હાટકેશ, મારું નામ છે નીરવ બુચ અને હું ડ્રીમસોફ્ટ આઈટી સોલ્યુશન્સ પ્રાઇવેટ લિમિટેડ કરીને કંપની ચલાવું છું મારા પાર્ટનર્સ સાથે. અને અમે લોકોએ આ સોફ્ટવેર સોલ્યુશન્સમાં આ કંપની 22 વર્ષ પહેલા ચાલુ કરી હતી. મારું કેરિયર ગાઈડન્સ પર તો એક્સપર્ટીઝ નથી, બટ જ્યારે કોઈ સ્ટુડન્ટ આઈટી સોફ્ટવેર ડેવલપમેન્ટના ફિલ્ડમાં આવવા માંગતું હોય ત્યારે જે પ્રોસેસ છે એ તો આઈ થિંક ઇટ્સ વેરી ક્લિયર કે 12th પછી તમે સીઈટી આપો અને સીઈટી પછી તમે એન્જિનિયરિંગ કરો. તમને મનગમતા સબ્જેક્ટ જે મળે માર્ક્સ પ્રમાણે એ પ્રમાણેના તમે એન્જિનિયરિંગ કરીને જો તમારા અંદર જો સોફ્ટવેર ડેવલપમેન્ટનું જો seeds હશે તો અલ્ટિમેટલી in whichever field you are, you will ultimately land into software development. And once you decide to be a software, your career into IT solutions which are related to softwares, what all possibilities are there practically? I would not talk theory here because we are working with clients on a day-to-day basis. So I would talk more of a practical knowledge which is not possible in college. They don't even teach this. So once you decide to be in the IT sector, you got to get into either software development. Software development is a general term, so if I more specifically tell you, it can be customized application development. That means કે તમે જે ક્લાયન્ટ સાથે કામ કરી રહ્યા છો એની જે સ્પેસિફિક નીડ્સ અને રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ છે તમે એને વન ટાઈમ ફૂલફિલ કરીને એના માટે કંઈક ડેવલપ કરીને આપો છો. Second area is the product development. So when you say product, that means the Zoom meeting with what we are using right now is a product. If I have to use it, I have to just download it, subscribe it, pay for it, and I can use it for a particular time or forever. So that kind of a product, if you wish to develop, you need to get into product development segment, which is also again further classified depending upon the technologies of development, depending upon many other factors. The third thing is a project development. Now there are large scale and medium scale projects which are there. Like for example, if TCS is handling the passport office, back office, let's say, so all the softwares which are required, all the updates which are required, that becomes a kind of a project which is divided into multiple teams, multiple people. There are project managers, there are team leaders, and that entire scenario leads to a project scenario, wherein you as an individual will start with a maybe a programmer or a team member, and then you will rise to various positions depending upon your experience and depending upon your performance. Then there can be one other interesting aspect is application support engineers. So post your programming experience, if you want to get into the support aspect of the applications, you can still there are many there are many careers in this. Like for example, if you call up if you call up let's say Quick Heal office, and if there is a bug in the product, I'm just saying generally there isn't, but if there is a bug in the product, then the bug report the bug request goes to the support engineer, and then he would rectify the bug and he will get back to the customers, something like that. Then there is a huge domain for product testing. So once you develop the product, once a team develops a product or a project, it requires a thorough testing to be done. So there are automated tools, there are manual tools which you can use for the product testing. There are multiple scenarios, there are multiple functionalities involved, multiple documentations involved, and ultimately that product is tested in such a way that when we are talking on Zoom like this, there is no glitches, apart from our bandwidths of the network, there are no other glitches in the Zoom. That's how it has gone through the proper testing. Then there is also scope of product documentation and project documentation. So there are specific experts here. Post your programming experience, you can even view for this particular segment, wherein you can write about the product. You can make manuals about the product. you can make technical documents or architectural documents of the products or projects. So that's also one field which you can eye for. Then there is a software development life cycle as a whole, SDLC we call it. SDLC, you will come up in your life when you pass at least 7-8 years in various positions in the IT sector, and finally you can land in wherein you can actually design this cycle. You can actually design the project executions, etc. AI and ML are also playing a big part, which is artificial intelligence and machine learning. And there are many fields which are opening in these two sectors as well. Just a second. Now, coming to the actual, verticals. So what all verticals are there? We spoke about various aspects which you can, land into, or which you can aspire. So you can have ERP as a field. You can be a ERP programmer, ERP support, ERP implementation, ERP designers, database architectures. Then ERP also is basically a vast subject. I can't touch right now here. ERP is meant for all the verticals in a different way. Then you can have customized applications in various domains. You can have web applications as your career. You can have a database programming as your career. You can be a product developer. You can be app developer. That is the Android and Apple apps developer. Millions and billions of apps are available today. Somebody is developing, so there are programmers required at all levels. Specific industry product solutions. So if there is a specific requirement, then that kind of a niche area also you can pick up. Hardware interface solutions. So you can have a programming career where you actually connect to a hardware, get it read, and then develop something out of it. So these are the possibilities of the various departments or the various channels, where you can land in. And as a IT sector person, you can be a programmer, you can be an application analyzer, you can be application architect, you can be project manager, you can be project implementer, you can be support programmer, you can be a business development or techno commercial expert. So these are the possibilities of the positions which you can eye for. But as you enter the IT industry, slowly and steadily, you will find yourself, uh, starting from a programmer level or starting from a support level, and eventually you will rise yourself into various different positions. I don't have time to cover this entire ocean right now, but you can always contact me post this session, and I'm ready to help you on a practical basis. There are career counselors who will tell you how to crack, JE or CET and enter there. That you all finish. But once you want to decide your career, we can help you out on a practical basis. Thank you so much. Thank you.